Cannabestie, but my Cannabestie is right here with me, and her name is Kirsty Chadsey. Hey, Kirsty.
Hi, me. So good to see you. Hello, Michelle's followers. I love when we do these Cannabesties. I'm so here for this.
It's my favorite too. And we have something really fun and special to talk about today, don't we, Kirsty? Because
We
where did we
sure
go on
do.
Saturday?
We
We
went to the second annual National Hashhole Day.
National Hashhole Day. I'm trying to get my VIP bag. I'm trying to get my National Hashhole Day T-shirt to there she goes. National Hashhole Day. Look at all those sponsors.
Look
Look at
at
all those cool
that.
people. Isn't that awesome?
Look at
And
our
this
killer
front
swag
one,
bag, our bomb ass fucking tees. You
these
know
are
I
cool
fucking love
tees.
this. It looks like a tarot card to me. You know I'm fucking into it.
You know, they had posters that you could color in because I think the name of this designer is Camper
No
on
way. I
Instagram, and
love that.
it's a very cool custom design. I love this. It's like,
I love it.
stoner dating in a cute way.
Right? Is it not so cool? Look at us so prepared with our goodies.
Aren't we though? Okay, so there were we went VIP, which we always recommend, but what's National Hashhole Day? Do you remember, Kirsty? Can you tell the
What?
people, or do you want me to
You
tell
know
them?
what, Miss Crawford? I am
What?
so happy you asked because I wasn't like, we are all about, McCanna, Bestie, and I, we're all about education. That is such a big piece of it, right? So thank you for asking, Miss Crawford. We would love to share with you on the off chance that you don't know, and don't you dare feel bad if you don't. That's what we're
Don't
here
feel
for.
bad.
We don't know this stuff until we know this stuff, and this is a new one. So, as most of you probably know, we celebrate flower on 420. That is legendary. We all know that. 420 is when we celebrate flower. Well, we celebrate concentrates slash oils
Oils.
on 710. Flip that
Yes.
fucking shit, flip 710 upside down, and it says oil. What?
Oil.
Come on. Thank you, Vanna. Thank you, Vanna. Perfect
I
timing.
know, right?
So, Marcos, because wasn't this Marcos's brainchild?
I feel
Marcos,
like it was Marcus's brainchild
I
where
do
he was
too.
like understanding the flower
So,
is represented by 420.
420,
Yes. The oil is
concentrate
represented.
710. When you add those two numbers together, you get 1130. And what is a hash hole? A hash hole is flour, shout out 420, plus
Mm-hmm.
concentrate rosin deliciousness, shout out 710. And together, they're 1130. So mark your calendars right now because this isn't going anywhere.
I
I
don't
went to
think this
this,
holiday is going anywhere. I'm
it's
excited
not.
to be here for the birth of this holiday. And
She
hello,
was. I was just
hello.
going to say, shout out to my Cannabis who was there last year at the inaugural launch. CGO, Marco Cerrito, who we love, and Burner launched this bad boy, the first ever National Hashhole Day down in
Right?
LA. We were thrilled when he brought it to Northern
Oh my
California.
God. So grateful to
So
Marcos for
grateful,
bringing
right?
it up
So,
here.
yeah, thank you, Marcos, for having it in our backyard, by the way, right?
But I
So,
did
moved it
go
up
down to
here.
LA for National Hashhole Day, and here's my Mood Tray's beautiful National
How
Hashhole
cool.
Day ashtray.
Look how cool.
What?
What?
Thank
Come
you,
on, right?
Thank you.
Right? So
Makers
yeah,
of the
so
lava
that is
knife,
what it is.
too.
And we're in it for the long haul. Like I'm telling you
We
right
are.
now, you're gonna see Crawford and I at National Hashville Day. I'm guesstimating the next
Forever.
30, right? Forever. So we
Forever.
hope to see you there. We hope to see you there sometime. Look at her showing all those goodies. So that is what we were celebrating. Again, any excuse that we can find to celebrate Lady Cannabis, right, Mish? Like that
Yes.
owns our hearts. That owns our hearts. So would you like to Ashley Manta in the
I was
house?
going to
Is that
say,
our Alex?
Kirsty, we have a
And
celebrity. We have Alex, and we have Ashley Manta in his house.
we have
Welcome,
two.
welcome. Say hi to the live stream. Thank you for the fire, everybody. This
Thanks,
is going to be
guys.
an
Yeah,
awesome
two
live
of
stream.
our tribe members, two incredible women doing big stuff out there. So lovely to have you guys here. So that's what National Hashhole Day is. Put it on your calendars. We're going to do it. So Michelle Crawford, in case any of you don't know, let me give you the down and dirty from her Cannabis. She bougie. She bougie as hell. She bougie as
Who,
hell. And
me?
I freaking love her for it. So we roll VIP all the time because that's her only lane. And I love it as my excuse. I tell her all the time, I go, I love so much that you're my excuse into bougie world. So we roll VIP and we do recommend it. We recommend it because it's just cool. You're just a
It's
fucking
very
baller.
cool.
You get what Marco's put together for this VIP bag. Sick. We're going to talk to you guys about that. What he
Mhm.
did for Hashhole Island. Holy shit. I'm still getting into that loot. When was that last time? Like seriously, this past summer, getting into that. But it's beyond that. You are, when you roll VIP, you're helping these people. You're
You're
supporting these
helping,
people.
yes.
You're
You're
supporting these people.
supporting an amazing event,
Fuck
you
yes, you
know?
are. So do the right thing, kids, and
And you're
roll
getting the
bougie
swag to
and
prove it.
roll bougie.
Roll bougie, go VIP. You won't go bigger. You won't regret it. You
You
certainly
won't
will
regret
never
it.
regret it.
You won't.
If you're a
And again, you
cannabis
can feel
enthusiast, if you're a
right.
connoisseur grade only kind of person like we are, shout out CGO.
Shout out
You
CGO.
will never regret it. And I mean, it seems like what we should do is talk about what was in our goodie bags only because I keep showing you guys. But there were some other awesome things
There were. Where do you want to
about this
start?
event.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the overall location, for example. Like we talked about how last time in 2023, it was in DTLA, and that was cool and everything. But I love Rigger's Loft Winery in Richmond, California on the
Kids.
waterfront. Kirsty, what did you think?
Kids. Okay, thank you for chiming in. Okay, first of all, Mish, no shit. Michelle and I just did this past Saturday night. I am up to 11 people directly in my day job world that I have told about Rigger's Loft. I talked to the staff there, and she said that she goes, "We are a freaking Bay Area gem. Like we're the secret gem." I have never, y'all, in more than 5 decades, I've never seen a more beautiful view of San Francisco.
It's so
This
gorgeous.
location, oh my heavens, beautiful, literally on the water. And I am not kidding you. Michelle can tell you, I spent a huge portion of the evening standing there just in awe, watching the lights
Yes.
on the bridge light up for the holidays and the
And getting
outlined
a great
buildings.
picture. You
Well, I
sure
took a
did.
couple, right? I got a couple of really good ones. The view is insane. The location, amazing, right? Don't you agree, Michelle? Great
It was
space,
beautiful.
plenty of
Hmm.
room outside, a nice indoor space as well. They created seating. It was awesome. It was so awesome. And thank you, universe. It wasn't too fucking cold, in my opinion. Now, don't get me
It wasn't
wrong.
too cold.
I didn't think, right, Mish? Now,
I
don't
was
get me wrong.
wearing this exact coat though.
She
Just
was.
FYI, I was
She was.
wearing this exact coat.
Okay.
So
Now that
no,
you
it was
said
not
it,
too cold.
right? And of course, I pregame, so and I feel the tincture kicking in. Now that you brought up your coat, I had on a blue satin jacket, and
Your jacket was everything.
I want y'all to think roller skating. I should have brought it. It's M&M sprinkles, which is a cannabis strain, but it's just sick. I look like I'm going to the roller derby or something. When I showed Jason the first picture of course I get home that night and I'm like, oh my goodness, we had so much freaking fun. He sees Jason, or he sees me in her fabulous fuchsia fur. You guys should see her in this. It is divine. And me in my blue satin jacket. And you ready for what he said?
You look awesome.
He goes, looks like Fraggle Rock showed up. I'm like, what? He goes, you two with your bright colors and Michelle with her furry textures. I'm like, okay, we'll take that.
Do
We'll
you
take
remember
that.
how they used to do this with their little
Right?
heads, the Fraggles?
Right? I
Like
did. I go, a Fraggle Rock, high as fuck, Fraggle Rock, high as fuck,
high as
Fraggle Rock.
fuck.
But yes, good. No, the location,
The
Ashley,
location
you're
was
on here and hearing
beautiful.
it. We're going. We have to go back out there, didn't we? I told Jason, I told my bosses at work, this location, and they do wine tastings, but they also do unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I loved it. I think everybody loved it. The stage, like with the water view, there was endless, amazing musical acts. One of my
Whole time.
favorites is "Stuck in a Tree" (SAIT) with her
Loved her.
slaptual anthems.
We
You
loved her.
know, I do like to stay in my lane. That is her number one hit.
Just stay in my lane.
My
I don't think
lane.
too much. I just stay.
Just stay in my lane. I know, I love
Love
it
effect,
too. And
right?
Sativa Dreams is another good one. And
Yes,
I just I thank Marco CGO for bringing such amazing acts into my life because
he
I mean
did.
I'm not like hawking the music scene, so I'm always
Right,
grateful when cool people are introduced to me by other cool people, right?
right. When they're
So I'm
dropped in your
happy.
lap, right?
Yeah, exactly. So
So
I'm super
cool.
stoked to be a Siot fan, and I have to say that so the music, I think a lot of people loved the music. Kobe even said also, Kobe was able to attend. So for me, a personal
Yes,
high. I don't always
yes.
get to attend with. I always get to attend with a cannabis maybe. If Kirsty comes, but I don't always get to attend with my husband, which is my favorite
It
thing.
was so
And
yummy. I love
so it
how
was
much you
lovely,
guys let me
lovely,
be your
lovely.
third, right? I love when you guys let me be your third. He's so
You're
yummy.
so funny.
He's so yummy.
So there was great musical acts. The location was really beautiful,
Right.
waterfront. Marcos really knows how to pick a banging location, if you ask me.
He
Rooftop
really does.
bars, these, all
Right.
these awesome places. The stage looked
Right.
amazing. The lights were
It
amazing.
did. It did. But
And
it was all,
let's
did you, what the thing about the music, I couldn't agree with you more. It was so good. But the other really cool thing was the layout was so immersive. The stage was right there. Michelle and I are waiting for Grasshopper to roll us
and the
a
stage is like right
delicious
there.
Betty.
Yeah.
The stage is right there, but we could still converse. We could, so that's a big deal, right? Like
The sound
the
was
stage was
excellent.
right there with your vendors and everything, but you could enjoy the music, but it didn't overpower everything where you were like, I
Yes.
can't, and I love that. As a hashtag little old lady, I like to be able
I
to
don't want to
chat
get my
with my
ears blown
girlfriend.
out.
Right?
Yeah, I hear
Exactly.
you.
Yeah. So it was in and amongst things, but not so overpowering that you couldn't still have your conversations and stuff. It was awesome. It was really fucking awesome.
I loved it. I have to say that I think that the stage, the music, the setup. I was surprised by the back half of the Riggers Loft property with like the
Right?
bocce ball like lawn or something like this that was
Right?
surrounded by even more vendors. There were vendors
So cool.
inside, outside by the stage, and around this beautiful back lawn area. It was an
So nice.
expansive, spacious,
It
gracious
was.
waterfront venue. I mean, and it made for a beautiful night. I was
That
like, wow,
everybody
our
could,
lives are
right?
amazing, Kirsty,
That
right?
we
Like,
did. We must have said a million times that our lives are so good. That everybody's walking around smoking fucking fatties, inside, outside, no weird left. It was so fucking awesome. Because that's the thing too with some of the events is as we experienced with the Emerald Cup and stuff. It's here. You got to go. So it was so cool that in and out wherever you were. Like I said, everybody had a fatty.
let's
Everybody
talk
had a
about
fatty.
the food. There was great food. There weren't like 20 million food vendors, but the food
Right.
vendors that were there were good ones. I ended up with the barbecue, which was super popular. I ate my
It was so good.
entire plate. I
She
mean,
and
thank you,
Kobe,
Cannabis.
and I have to confess to you, Michelle, their platters of barbecue, it looked and smelled heavenly. It did. It
It
really
did.
did, Michelle.
It had brisket, it had ribs, it
Mm,
had chicken, there were baked beans, there was sauce, and really delicious like dill potato salad. So good on the food vendors. Well done,
right?
food vendors.
Not shout out food vendors. Shout out food vendors.
An event is very a lot. You have to have all the
Right?
parts, right?
Right?
Bathrooms, food vendors, those things can't be overlooked.
Right.
Drinks for all of us cottonmouth kids.
Oh my God. They have those Pellegrinos that saved my ass. Because I
I
do,
know,
you know
right?
me, it's incessant with me, especially when I'm smoking. It's like, can I just bring in a water bottle? Like, pretty please with sugar on top. So, no, but they had a hookup and it was easy, right?
It
It
was
was. It was
easy.
really good.
Parking
It
was
was really good.
very easy. So all of that aside,
Yes.
everything about the venue was fucking great.
Well,
How
and you know
about
what? You reminded me with what you just said because I literally, one of the first things I said to Jason was, how fucking cool is this? There was no fucking charge for parking. I'm
there was no
sorry,
charge for parking? That was
especially here in
lovely.
the Bay Area where they can take your $50, but there was
Yes.
no charge for parking right there. Out insane. Very cool.
That's a
That was
really
very
good
cool to
point.
me. Very cool to me.
I love that. Yeah, it
Right?
does matter. It adds
It
up. And it takes
does.
away from what you can spend at the party
Yes, it
with
does.
the vendors, vendors, vendors.
Woo
Oh my God.
woo. Woo woo.
Oh my, I mean, did I bought a hash hole. You bought Christmas gift hash holes. Am I correct,
I
Kirsty? Christmas?
did. I did. Are we going with our goodie purchases?
Well, what did you buy? Because I mean, like, you want to talk about hash holes, and then let's talk about
Okay.
lava knife. What do you
Okay,
say?
you got it. Oh my gosh,
Okay.
perfect, honey. Perfect segue. So Michelle just mentioned the second thing. I didn't buy much. The last thing I need, Michelle can literally vouch for me, is any more weed, anything like seriously, my house is burned. However, it's important to me that say but you don't do these things and you don't not support. This is how I support Marco's CGO and tell him I love him and get the fucking word out. So, yes, Michelle is right. My kid is going to lose his shit. These are his minis. These are two of his minis. And then
I
this was
got one of
highly
those as
recommended
well, and I already smoked it. I
and,
already smoked it. This is
and
how,
said it was
and
incredible.
it was incredible.
Oh, right? And then
Yes.
and this came highly recommended. Got this from 7-Eleven. Love those guys.
Oh, I
So
know.
support it. So this was it. I don't got money to be burning right now, but I'm not gonna not go and support Marcos. and have
Yes.
some treats to bring to my kid at Christmas. That doesn't suck. And then the only other item that I let myself buy, holy shit, you
Oh
gonna
my
start with this
God.
one? Oh my God, this was so cool. And I love it. I don't know about you, Mish. I love when I find something that I need and you don't even
Yes.
really, you're like, oh my God, I seriously need this in my life. And you buy it from great people. Holy fucking shit. Holy fucking shit. We got the right niche lava knife.
Lava
I
knife.
lava knife. I'm not going to shout out that other really cool brand that
You
I've had
love
two
that
of their.
other really cool company. We all do.
I love them, but my knife lasted 3 months. Like, what the fuck?
I'm
This
excited about
thing,
lava knife.
I'm so excited. It's amazing. Comes with two tips,
2 tips.
rechargeable. Two tips. I'm sorry for a lot of us connoisseurs.
Interchangeable tips, you guys. Like
Inter-
these tips
you right, but
come out.
do you want a
Tips come
rounded
out.
tip? It
Because I
depends on
broke a
your
tip. Did you
product.
break a hot knife tip? I broke a hot knife tip.
Seriously, right? So you've got the two shapes because I'm a big fan of a rounded tip.
Oh,
So
you like the
this
rounded tip?
thing, right? Price was insane. They so hooked us up because
They
we're
so hooked us up.
delicious.
You're not even
Because we're
talking about how
delicious.
cool the hookup was.
Well, I was waiting
Come
for
on.
you because I'm like, yours is so cool. I don't know if you can see that. That is Michelle's Rep Your
Rep
State
your
of
state of mind
Mind
logo. I don't know
logo.
if you can see it.
What the
It's my logo.
fuck?
It's
They
customized. Isn't
literally
that awesome?
laser engraved these for us on the spot. I went with
How
I don't know
fun.
I went with National Hashhole Day because I'm like, I just a
I
commemorative, the
love what you did
scrapbooker
because
in
I did
me.
that too. I'm glad you did that. You know what I
Right?
mean? Like,
Right?
and I
I
love
did.
that they offered National Hashhole Day. You know what I mean?
Right?
And I think
I
this
did
company Mood
too.
Trays. So this company Mood Trays is behind it all. So let's
Right?
shout out Mood Trays. Mood
Let's
Trays is
do.
behind. Yeah, is behind they were on site customizing lava knives, which was awesome. And last year they provided these sick,
How cool is
commemorative
that?
ashtrays and stuff, which was
Right?
awesome.
How cool is that?
So
And
shout
shout
out Mood
out
Trays, shout out lava knife.
when literally when Michelle and I were getting ours engraved, when this feels so substantial. It really does.
It's
Mark,
heavy.
it's nice and weighted. And I'm gonna be honest, I do not know what retail price is on this. I wanted to look that up for us today, and I didn't get a chance. But get ready to
Right.
have your minds fucking blown because again, I am a budget consumer. That's the reality of it. I am.
She's budget. I'm bougie.
We got this unbelievable lava knife with its two tips with our engraving for $35,
$35.
kids. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So
Out the
really
dizzle.
cool. And I did already ask, you know me, I said to the guys, and they're such cool guys. Who in this industry isn't at this point? But I said, we have a community of people that are going to want this. So do you remember? I go, how the fuck
Yeah.
can they get this? He goes, send them to our website. So
Send them to the
Alan said,
website.
yes. So we will get you guys. Actually, I even grabbed one of these. So maybe I can just put this on there, get the QR on there. So super stoked about this. Desperately needed a new one in my life. And I have to be honest, could not pull the trigger on that other companies. I'm
I
like,
understand.
I can't
Yeah,
keep
50
flushing that
bucks
money.
and it
I can't keep,
breaks. And
yeah, I can't flush that money. I can't do it. So really
but
excited about this. What did you buy me?
I'm
So that's it. That's all I bought, but I felt good
I
about it.
really
I'm
bought
excited. Right?
the
Yeah, you really did, didn't you?
hilarious that we bought the same thing. And I wish I had bought more. I wish I had shopped more. I kind of let's see, FOMO things. FOMO things, the number one is not seeing everybody I wish I had seen.
Yep.
But
Yep.
like highs and lows. Did you guys ever play highs and lows? Like highs and lows. Highs is seeing
Take a
people.
pit.
Seeing
Yes.
people that are cool. So who did we run into that was start naming names? Stony from Stony Graphics,
Oh my
who
gosh,
provided
she's
all
so
of the hash hole.
yummy. She's
And
so
I have a
yummy.
special story about her. So I feel like this is my story now. Whenever I go to a Hashhole Island or Hashhole Day event with Marco Sarita, there tends to be somebody that I want to meet that is not there, or I don't hug them, or they are there, and
Right.
we
And
just
we don't
miss each
connect,
other.
right?
They don't connect, and it's like a real bummer. So Stony for me was from last time. We did not connect at Hashhole Island. You were with me at Hashhole Island,
Yep.
and she afterward on Instagram, as we all do, was like, "Oh no, I missed you," and I was like, "Oh no, I missed you." So
Right.
to this time when we actually caught each other and you were there, it was so
It
fun to
was
actually
so,
hug in person.
oh, she is so yummy. It was really magical. And I do have to shout out my canna bestie because her incredible husband and I chatted about it that night, and I know that our inner sanctum, our weekend tribe knows this, but it's so fucking cool to do these events with her because she tells me who the vendors are and what they're doing and the things, but almost cooler now because we've really only been in this hash hole world, Michelle and I, since May of 23. Like we're a year and a half into this. Plus, but the number of people that recognize her and come up to her at these events, it's really cool. Now, when Gina literally beelined it over to me through a bunch of
Gina
people
from
to
Connect.
yes,
Yeah,
to
where's my
drink, to
Connect
hug
sticker?
me and tell me was like everything, but I am not kidding you. You can't walk 20 feet without somebody going, Michelle, and it's so
Oh
cool. Thanks for
gosh.
pulling that up, niece. Thanks for Connect community. So awesome.
Let's talk about another high from it was the panel, the panel,
Panel,
the panel.
the
They
panel, the
haven't had a
panel, the
panel
panel.
at the other Hashhole events, Island or Hashhole Day 2023. I
Right?
was so in love with the panel. Our friend,
That's our
the Herb
shit.
Psalm was on there, Jane, and of course our friend Marcos was on there,
Yep.
and then Gina from Connect
So cool.
was there with her connect conversations that this was. I loved this. We were front and
We
center.
love
Thanks
this.
to you, Kirsty.
I
And
literally, Michelle and I go, they go, panel's coming up next.
panel's
I go,
coming up
Michelle,
next. Let's
we
let's
go all
let's
the way
let's
back. I go, we can grab
let's
those
get
chairs and we'll
let's
get a
get
table.
right up
We
there.
will go to the back. We grab our chairs and I literally drag a table 20 feet further closer. I'm like, I did. I go, excuse me, hang on. We're not, this is our shit. Education, the opportunity to hear
Yes.
from the people of this industry. It's my favorite stuff. It's always my favorite stuff.
It was a highlight to me of the evening. I hope that
Right.
everybody loved it as much as we did.
Right.
It was great to meet. Like they had 10 or 12 people up there. I remember what Kalia was represented, some
Right.
farmers, people who were involved with really awesome like seed exchange measures.
It was
And
so
this was just
cool.
a highlight for me. There was industry talk. There was also
And
like
growers.
getting into the rec market because you have to, something that was interesting for me to learn about attending events is that it's not just for the audience that is arriving as guests and attendees, but what another thing that's great about attending events is to meet other vendors. Like vendors meeting
Mhm.
each other is a
It is.
huge part of the
You want
networking.
if you get an opportunity to connect with your consumer as well as your business partners,
Your peer, yeah.
that's fucking a B2B event with consumers. That's as good as it gets.
So I love the far ranging topics of like, well, they were asking Marcos about what it's like connoisseurship wise to be dealing with pairing, using his palate to pair things. And I remember them asking like the Kalia guy, like, what's it like to have two different levels of brand, like one that's a little bit
Yep.
more connoisseur grade only, and the one that's a little bit more affordable grade.
Yep.
And that was an interesting industry conversation to be had. You know what I mean?
It really was.
So this is a feature of cannabis events that I just really, really love. And
Me
anybody who's
too.
watching that is putting on your cannabis events, this is what people like us want in a
Yes,
cannabis event for
it
sure.
is. It was
The
the
chance to get
coolest.
to know people.
It was. It was.
And if you
Well,
need a
and
speaker, Kirsty is available. I am also available,
thank
but
you.
Kirsty's
Oh, we're
real
gonna be on
available.
stages. Literally, I did. I go, yeah, we'll be up there. We'll get up there. Here was to add to that. I couldn't agree with you more. Highlight of the night, you and Kobe, followed immediately by the panel. Again, education is at the heart of Michelle and I. So it really speaks to us. And to have these rock stars of this industry stand up there and literally announce out of the gate it's about education.
It's
It's about
about
literally
education.
saying all the things that
So
we all say
validating, right,
together
Kirsty?
every week. It is. It's about education and how do we, and the bud tenders aren't as educated as we wanted them to be,
Correct.
and just the piece of it and the fact that on National Hashhole Day, like, bro, dude, let's smoke the fuck out, that they had the wherewithal to bring these
Yes.
people on the stage. And
Yes.
don't think for a second that that's when everybody went and got a, it wasn't. Those tables were packed. Everybody was really involved in that conversation again to have such passionate people in this industry acknowledging what we have known, what Michelle and I built
Yeah, what's
businesses on.
difficult about the industry, what's working about it.
Education,
I
education.
loved it when Jane the Herb Song was like, all remember this. She said, of course, we don't want to, we want to move away from selling based on the highest THC percentage. But
Fuck.
if you think you go
Kids,
and then, but if you
nobody
go
has
into
ever
terpene
won
land,
any cup ever on
yes,
super high THC. That's not the magic of this
that's not
plant.
the magical words. But I
Mm-mm.
loved the level of this, because I got to say levels, Kirsty, because she followed that up with. But then, if you go down the terpene road and then just fixate on like limonene or something, you've
Right?
equally done yourself a disservice. Like, this is not the way either.
And
Like, you
how
have
fucking
to.
cool was it to hear
That
her
was
say
so
that?
next level.
Because that's right. Because those are the conversations Michelle and I have. It really is because that one chirp and that like you're so right. The way she put it, it's like no, don't do that. Because again, you are still doing that same thing of I'm focusing on the THC content. I'm focusing on the limonene in the
The
cut.
limonene
No,
content. I'm not
it is
seeing the
about it
entire
all, kids. It's
spectrum.
about it all. Yes.
Correct. Oh, we're getting lots of hearts for that. Yes, yes. Thank you. I know, right? So we were so gratified to be in a space that was like speaking to industry, speaking to consumers, speaking to highly educated consumers and fellow educators. Like, what an amazing space to be in,
It
right?
was.
And
It was.
sitting by the waterfront, looking at
Oh,
San Francisco lights in the distance. I mean, we're
insane.
like smoking hash holes.
We're lit.
It's an amazing life. It's an amazing life.
I literally said to Jason, it was heaven. The most breathtaking view of San Francisco, smoking a fucking hash hole, my can of bestie by my side, taking this all in. It was spectacular. It
It
was
was
one of those
spectacular.
moments, very serious. So that panel and sitting there with you, Misha, it was like, yeah, this is the stuff 15 years from now I will remember and still be
Let's make
talking
them
about. It
jealous.
was.
Let's make them Oh yeah, preach. Ashley is coming in to
Thanks,
say preach. I mean,
Ash.
yes. Let's make them jealous. Let's make people understand. I love Luna Stour. She's a big inspiration for me
Luna!
about
She,
Luna, about
fuck.
sharing the lifestyle. Like,
Yes.
we are at this thing. It's on a Saturday night. We need more events like this. We need
Yes.
normalizing and destigmatizing and representing. We are currently representing this
We
event
are.
to you, to
Yes,
say, when
we
you
are.
hear of a National Hashful Day and you hear about a California National Hashful Day, get out there. It's going to be unlike anything you've ever experienced.
It
And I
is.
hope that the person that I missed this year, I'm going to shout you out, Michelle from the UK, one of
Yes,
our biggest fans.
Michelle. We so thought we were
Michelle
going
from
to
the
see
UK.
you.
How could I have missed you? I really wish I had seen you. I
We
am
can't
so
believe we
sad
missed
that
you.
we did.
We've all been
But I
thinking we were
missed
going to
somebody.
connect
I
here for
always
months,
miss at
Can.
least one person.
We
So there
did.
you go. And I'm
We did.
thinking, wow. But for
Right?
people to come all the way out from the UK, just goes
Come
to show to
on.
you that this is worldwide. We are not alone, friends.
No,
And we have to embrace that this is only going to grow. And I'm so excited to be part of it,
I
even though it's
know.
hard. Even though
Me
it's
too.
hard.
Right? Right. Well, and that was a really cool piece of the panel when Marcos did a really great job of basically saying, this event, us coming to this event, us buying from these vendors and these growers, and this is how we support this plant. This is how we support the so fucking struggling legal cannabis industry here in Cali. This is how we do it. We meet these people at these events. We show the fuck up. We give that support and love and we buy their goods. This is it. This is how we do it. It is.
This is how we
We
do
do
it.
it. Na,
So
na,
you
na,
know
na,
how else we
na,
do
na,
it,
na. Oh, and
Kirsty?
you guys, thank you for being here.
Let's share some of the fucking goodies, right? Like, these VIP bags were sick with
I
it.
have a
Okay,
cart full of my. I got my. Where you want to start? Where
sick
do you
with it.
want to start?
It was. I'm gonna start with this Mister.
Holy fucking shit!
This thing, I didn't even know what it was. I am so grateful for
Shit.
this generous
Yeah.
gift from Mister Myster. Go check him out right now.
So fucking awesome.
This is a cart holder, and yeah, I got this cart from like them, and I'm not even into carts, you guys. I'm not.
She's
But
not.
this, watch this, watch this, watch
How fucking
this.
cool this is. It's
And it was a
magnetic. What?
haptic. It's magnetic, and it has a puff counter, and I mean, it's very beautiful. Thank you, Mister.
Thank you, mister. Now I'm chiming in. Saw it in my VIP bag, lost my shit. Battery, I call them sticks. I am a cart girl.
She's
Michelle
a cart girl.
knows. I'm a cart girl. I have been for a decade. I really
Oh, you
am.
got a black one?
Yeah, I know, right? I got a black one. But here's what's cool. I didn't open it or anything. Michelle brings this yesterday. We have a lunch date. She brings it and she's like, cursed. You know carts. Try this. Take it. My mind was blown away. I couldn't get home quick enough and open mine up. This is
Ah,
so lovely. And here's the thing I said to Michelle when I took that first hit. I'm like, oh shit. As a cart connoisseur, I literally
okay.
said to her, batteries, I've owned 1,000 of them in the last decade. And this Trister has been my favorite. Those of you that hang with me, you've seen them. I carry them around all the time. I've got an assortment on me at all times. These
T-Cell,
have been
shout
my
out
fucking shit.
Angela P.
Yeah, for Trister. These have been my batteries for over 3 years now. Love them. But I have come to realize that when you like the good stuff, which I absolutely do, that heat temperature is everything. And the majority of my carts,
Mhm.
including my Trister, it burns them too hot at the lowest setting. Trista at 3.3 it's low. It's lovely. It's one of the reasons I was in love with it. But as the caliber of rosin and the goods out on the market have improved,
Yeah.
that temp needs to be as low as it can be, even if it's just for those first couple of puffs, for you to taste that entire terp profile. And I literally said to Mish, I found an ice fire that I fucking loved at the Emerald Cup. It's the only one that I love, and it goes nice and low. This
Yes.
thing, 5 heat settings, listen to these numbers.
5
Now, remember, I
settings.
said
Slick
to you,
box. The
my
Mr.
best
Slick
cart,
Box
3 point,
V2.
yep, 3.3 is the lowest that mine goes. And that's it. Listen to these settings on this. 2.4 is where it starts, up to 3.8. So literally the high on this bad boy
Oh my God,
is
is the
almost
low of your
comparable to the
skin.
lows that are available on the market.
Wow.
And to be able to share with you guys and my niche, of course, this is a bohemian chemistry cart. Don't get me wrong. This is
Okay.
a fucking phenomenal cart. But I have been hitting it on my Trista. I switched
Yes.
it to be able to tell Michelle, kids, it's like
Tastes
it's a
better.
different fucking
Wow.
product, Michelle. I'm
That
not
says
kidding
a
you.
lot, Kirsty.
It's everything. So literally my tribe that I've been for years going, this is what you want? No more.
Uh-oh, guys.
Now this
Slick
is
Box V2
exceptional.
by Mr.
You can hit
Uh-oh.
it. 2 hits on the bottom button, Mish, because I know you. 2 hits on the bottom button will have it preheat for you at your temperature setting. And again, those 5 settings, that's where you want all the magic. That's where you don't want to burn off all that deliciousness out of the
You
gate.
know me, Kirsty. I didn't even notice there was a button,
I
honestly.
love you. That's why I said, did you hear? I go, Mishi, let me teach you. Let me teach you because I know you. I got you, boo.
Hilarious. You
So
know me. I'm like,
this, like you said, this was of, and there's a ridiculous amount of cool shit in here. But to Michelle, this was the coolest thing in our swag bag
one
by
of the
miles.
coolest
And
things. I
again,
mean, the
as
first time I've
somebody,
gotten a for real device, like I
right?
mean, this is like I mean,
It is.
I
Well, and
guess
like
it's a
I just said
battery.
to
I
you,
guess it's like a really fancy cart battery, but
right?
goddamn, okay, that's
Right?
fancy.
Well, and
Cute.
again, but to be, this is my shit.
You
This
love
is
it, yes.
exceptional. This is, like I said, I will not be using my Tristas going forward anymore. I'm not, doesn't matter that I have 4 of them currently. I'm not, they start too hot.
They
I
start too
only
hot.
smoke good quality carts that have resin or rosin preferably in them. I need low heat settings. This shit is bananas. B A N A N
This
A
is
S.
bananas.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So fucking cool.
Let's get some of this stuff out of the way. Like, I mean, not in a bad way, but like
Right.
we obviously see some OCB. We have really cute OCB trays, which I love, and like every kind of OCB paper plus some vibes papers. Gotta
Oh my
love
God.
vibes. Love the
Yes, we
vibes.
love
Do
free
you love the vibes?
papers.
Do you love the vibes? Hell
And
yeah,
that
we
they're
love
the
the vibes.
right size to roll a hash hole. These are
Yes,
not easy to find at retail. I tell Michelle stories all the time.
all
The
the
size
time.
papers we need, 3 of my favorite smoke shops don't even carry them. So very cool.
Okay, one of my favorites,
Mm,
these Organi Tips,
you
a
brought these to my
sponsor, a
world.
big sponsor of Hashhole Day, of National Hashhole Day, for Marcos Organi Tips, the wooden tips, the fatty size. These I have two because Kobe and I both went, and these with the mouthpiece are my new favorite
They're
Lux. I
insane.
love them. I
I
love to bite
agree.
them. Love the
Right?
wood tips,
I love when my
fatty
Cannabis
style.
rolls me a fatty with them. She does that all the time.
I try. And you got papers and you've got trays and you've got fatty tips. And oh, what else do you need, Kirsty? Do you need flour? Did you get any flour, Kirsty?
I'd
Did you? I
like,
got some.
well,
Did you get any?
anybody who knows me knows I need flour. No, no.
Any
But
flour? You got
holy
no flour. What
shit.
the
Holy
Bosky?
shit. fucking
Magic.
Bosky.
Oh, we need
Holy
to talk about
sick.
Bosky separately. Thank you,
Please.
Bosky, for
Thank you.
your sponsorship of Lux Roll Bars coming to roll fucking hash holes for the people.
Come on.
Hash Holes for the People by
Come
Dawn the
on.
Grasshopper Dawn.
Come on. Well, and before
My
we leave
God.
right? She's so amazing. She's so amazing. Go ahead. I'm so sorry, Amy.
And
Go ahead.
Bosky is amazing. Thank you so much. Dawn's post. I mean, I was going to National Hash Hole Day anyway, but you guys don't understand that you can go. What is amazing about these events? An award-winning, world-famous professional roller will roll a free hash hole for you, sponsored by a California high-end luxury exotic flavors brand Bosky. And I don't know where they got the rosin, but
Dude.
I know I could not wait for her to finish rolling it, even though it was a work of art. Because my mouth was watering to smoke it. It smelled so amazing from across the table. So hats off, Bosky. Thank you, Bosky. Thank you, Lux Roll Bar, and I don't know who provided the rosin. I wish I could thank you too. It was beautiful. It was an amazing experience coming to National Hash Hole Day and being gifted a beautiful hash hole, like rolled by an
To
artist.
stand there and talk to Dawn Grasshopper. She's a legend, you guys. She's a legend.
Yes,
Have
the one, the
conversation
only.
with her while she's rolling your hash hole. Just unbelievable. And literally I told Michelle, I go second only to a CJ best hash hole. It was
And here's
massive.
my tip.
We each
Here's
had
my tip
one.
with a little heart in it. And here's my tip with the Lux Roll Bar band on it.
Only Michelle got
I
that.
kept it. Don't
Only
think I
Michelle
didn't.
got that. Only Michelle got that, by the way. Watched her do it, which was really cool. But yeah, to literally talk to these craftsmen and yeah, have an $80 hash hole just put in your hand with, hey, thanks for coming. What the fuck? Insane.
I know.
Insane.
Here, let me just Lux Roll Bar. You guys, you need to know about this. This is
You're so cute,
normalizing.
Niche.
You need
Yes.
to know about Lux Roll Bar. You need to go to luxrollbar.com and support
Lux Roll
Dawn,
Bars at
the
MJ
grasshopper.
BizCon this week. Go
Yes,
get
she's
them,
at
Don.
MJ
Go get them.
BizCon rolling live for like the top industry people in the
Right.
world with raw sponsorship. You can buy amazing cones from her online, things you cannot get anywhere else. Roses, rose rolls, gold rolls, money rolls, and it goes on. It goes on.
It does. It really does. It really does. And
I was
again,
so impressed.
that's how we support. That's how we support.
That is. And Kirsty, what about this guy? What about this guy? Speaking of
Look at
rollers
what I
and stuff.
literally have in
Ah!
my hand. We love
We love you,
Omar
Omar.
so much. We do. Talk about a
Omar
beautiful
rolled
human
it.
being. Omar rolled it. He is he's magical. I mean, again, look
An awesome roller
look
out
at
of
this
Southern
fucking
California, the high desert.
diamond. Do you
Yes.
see this fucking diamond filter?
What's
Glass
mine?
tip diamond.
Mine's a diamond too.
Look at this shit. And these weren't in our VIP bags. Omar gave these specifically to Michelle.
He gave these. He's an art.
Okay.
He's a roller. You can find him at the Blue Diamond Lounge in Lompoc, California. If you're lucky, and on Instagram you can follow him at omar.b. Omar rolled it.
Omar rolled it.
You can shop his tips at his Etsy store.
Michelle, you're so cute.
Anyway.
Omar, we love you. It was just the
And I
three of
think
us
I
were
got
in
another
heaven.
tip from him that was a pink, goes with my jacket.
Yes.
Leaf. Look at how cute this is, Kirsty. Look at it.
Michelle, look at that. He's incredible.
Isn't it cute?
He's just incredible.
I
Look at
hired
that.
him for not National Hash Hole Day. What am I talking about? For this, I hired Omar,
Club
and you
Rep
can hire him
Vegas.
to
Club
create
Rep
some really cool art tips
Vegas.
for your event. And I ordered tips from him for 20 lucky VIP ticket holders, only 20, to have a set of casino-inspired hand-rolled tips by
I
the
should have pulled
artisan
mine out.
himself.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
And it was a great honor and joy to actually hug the man himself at National Hash Hole Day, the holiday that brings together this community, in real life. After having done that kind of business with him and yet haven't met in person, I mean, how wonderful for National Hash Hole Day to bring us
It
together.
was so sweet to be there because again, we follow him and all the things, and I know him through Michelle. But to see the two of them again, like two old friends, I mean, to see them get to
We
be in
just got
is
to
so
meet in the
cute.
wild for the first time.
Right?
Oh my God,
Oh,
Christy,
he's
every time
so
I look
yummy.
up,
We love you, Omar. He's so fucking yummy. So talented and so yummy.
We've been on for a long time, but every time I look up, there's like more to share. Like,
I know.
oh my
Okay,
gosh,
what else
thank
you
you,
want to
Glob
share? Yeah.
Mops. Right? Thank you, Glob Mops.
Thank you, Glob Mops. And for travel
don't you need that for
size?
your new pivot and stuff?
Thank you, my love. That's what I said. Travel size containers. I'm so down for this.
I have smoked every single thing I have smoked.
No,
I
you
have like
haven't.
it's been crazy. This is the one
Fuck
I smoked
yes.
at National Hashhole Day. Like couldn't keep my hands out of my VIP bag at all. Just
I
in
did this
there,
one. Yep, I did this
right?
one. Yep.
I just smoked this one right now live for you guys. This one was five. Oh my gosh,
It was
full tortilla
good.
fiber. This one
Yep.
was good. Niner
Yep.
Gang is very Bay Area supportive. Niner Gang,
Yep.
beautiful.
I had that Saturday night. Super good. Having
Cadres
mine
get.
right now. Okay.
And then here's the Hashhole Cadre Skittles with Donnie's candy, which I think I still have this one left.
So cool. So cool. And
Let's.
oh, by the way, we got
No,
you?
I don't. I smoked it. Ah!
Oh my God, I love you so much. No, I smoked it that you don't even remember. You're my favorite. You're my favorite. We got a fucking temple ball. Kids, we got a,
Did you? Did you get a
we,
temple ball?
you got a temple ball. You didn't get a temple ball. I got a
I got
temple
this.
ball.
I got this. You got a temple ball? I
I
got
got a
this.
temple ball.
It smells good, but
Oh, so I got a temple ball. Like, big
wow.
fan. What,
I
right?
got this beautiful thing from Mouthgasms. Can you find your Mouthgasms?
Ooh, show me.
A
What
gorgeous
am I looking for?
Mouthgasms. It was an edible that is. Oh, there it is. Here it is. Mouthgasms.
Michelle was telling me about this yesterday.
This
Look
is
at this
so
thing with the
good.
gold on it.
Mine is vanilla. I only have a tiny bit left of it because I ate half of it and then Kobe ate a quarter of what was
Fucking
left.
go you. Go
It is
you.
an espresso bean vanilla confection with a little bit of gold leaf on it, and it tasted amazing and had delicious crunch from the espresso bean and sweetness from the vanilla candy, and I enjoyed it a lot. I think it had 25 milligrams. I'm trying to get the QR
She
code
was
up
so
there.
cute yesterday telling me, she's like, oh my God, Kirst, the
It
edible
was
described. I'm
so
like, oh my
good. It
gosh,
was
I know right
so
what you're
good.
talking about. Can't wait to get into that one.
That was delicious.
That
Kobe
was
got
delicious.
a Rice Krispie treat.
I got
It's a
that. Yeah.
1,000 milligrams though, so I'm scared. Are you scared
1,000.
of it?
It's funny
Yeah.
you say that. I got to say, I did. It's 1,000 milligrams, guys, and
It's a
it's not. I
thousand
literally, because I
milligrams.
usually give my edibles to the hubs, and it was hilarious. I did. I go, it's 1,000 milligrams, and he was hilarious. He goes,
Thousand.
oh, I don't think I can do that. I said, I'm not sure you can either.
We've been like thinking, can we crush it up and sprinkle it on
Yeah,
like things?
it's
What can we
exactly what
do?
we
You
were
know what I mean?
thinking,
To like
right? Like,
spread it out a little,
right?
like
Because
it's very,
that's a
very
fuck
generous, but
ton,
high potency. Like, whoa.
right? That's a fuck ton of milligrams. It really
There's
is.
a lot of like warnings on here. Like, warning, this
Right,
edible will fuck your world up. Do
right.
not use while driving. Do not use if you have plans on doing anything at all today. Eat at your own risk.
Eat at your own risk. Come on. Hey, that's honest packaging. I'm a fan. That's honest, right?
Oh my god. I mean, they're so generous, these people who put into the
They
VIP bags.
are. They
I
are.
love it. I mean, always go VIP. Thank you, Holy Water. I think they sponsored the rosin in the giveaway hash holes.
Oh, I think you
It's
might be
Holy Water.
right. I think you might be
Yes.
right, Niche. Yep.
So thank you so much, Holy Water, for your delicious concentrates. They were amazing and I love them.
Right?
Who else? We got CGO in his house, him and the team, Idle Hands Rolls, Ray and
Woohoo!
Miguel, 66 Super Soak. Love you guys. Thank you so much
Love
for
you
these amazing
guys.
events. National Hashhole Day, just saying.
Right?
I don't know. There's so many beautiful things in here. Connect. Oh, We Between the Wines. We didn't even get to talk to him. Big Casino, my favorite podcaster, voice of National Hashhole Day.
Right? How
We
cool is
Between the
that?
Wines.
So, and again, all in our VIP bag, guys, because come on, we're
All in our
cannabis people.
VIP
We're into
bag.
stickers, baby. And shout out one
With
last time.
healing. Yes. This one,
Fucking
did you see this
Lavanize.
one? This was a really interesting choice. What do you think about this packaging? These people, Healer's Choice.
How
And their
cute.
trimmers glove packaging. It's like
Right?
dedicated to honoring the trimmers with the trimmers glove.
Right? How cute is that?
Mm. So I love the packaging in the cannabis. I mean, I love the creativity in cannabis, and
Yes.
it's
Yes.
evidenced even in the packaging. My absolute number one favorite is actually this one, Kirsty. I wonder if you
Ooh.
love this too.
Is it the
Dream,
dream?
the dream, and then the backwards, the magic. I think it's incredibly
It is. Look
incredibly
at that.
inspiring.
Look how cool that
Dream
is.
magic. I
Right?
just think it's like a beautiful message for us very astrologically inspired women, don't you
It
think?
is, right? And they're so yummy.
And the
Dream
flower
is
in here
good
is just
stuff.
like gassing me out.
Sick.
Like I
Sick.
was
Yeah.
actually vaping it. It is so dank.
Yeah, it
Can
is.
you read what flower it is? Can you see? Because I
Hang
can't
on, babe.
see.
Let me look.
But
I
I
think I
already
looked
had
in,
it in my vaporizer and it was amazing.
right?
Very gassy, but like a
No, I
little
think we have to do the QR code or
the QR
something.
code.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay, so as far as logo goes, this one always inspires me how
it
it's
does.
back and forth, dream magic. Like this is next level stuff
It
right here. I
is.
love
It
it.
really is. It really is.
Well, I don't know what I'm looking over in my
I know,
pile of stuff,
right?
Christy. I'm like,
Right?
I
Well,
don't
and look
know.
at our Alex and our Ashley still here. We
Hi
love you
guys.
guys. We really
Thank you for
do. Thank you so much, guys. It was incredible. I will, as final thoughts,
yes,
first of
final
all,
thoughts.
I'm the
Why go?
absolute
Yes.
luckiest girl in the world that I have you, my canna bestie, to travel around and do these things too. I really mean that. I mean that. And our tribe when we get to do them together and when we get to do them with Ash and just it's just so cool to be able to be a part of this. I never 3 years ago, if you'd have said, "Oh, Kirst, you're going to be doing events and shit," I'd have gone, "No, no, 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 no. I want to be in my PJs by 5:30." I love this stuff. So thank you for
Isn't
getting
it
me
great?
out, Michelle. It's so opened up so much for me and deepened my love of this plant because it has connected me to these people and these growers and the legacy of this and so much education that coming in as a late in life pothead in my early 40s, I didn't know this stuff. So I mean it, getting to do this fucking cannabis life of ours together. It's
Canna
just everything.
blessed.
Cannabis, it
Canna
is. That's what I
blessed. We
call
are
it. It
so
is. It's my
canna
cannabis
blessed.
life. It is.
100%.
Right.
Oh my God,
And
Christy, we
then,
couldn't really end on anything better than that. And I'm so grateful for this haul. I'm just look at you guys. This is like a haul of
oh, it's a haul.
cannabis
It's a haul.
awesomeness from I mean, we could even change this to like, you know, change the title to like, Hashhole Island,
Right.
Hashhole Day, National Hashhole Day
National
Hall,
Hash Day. Yep, absolutely,
VIP hall.
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Due to this generousness and the creativity of the entire cannabis community, signaling out, especially CGO, our main
We
favorite
love you,
Marcos. Always
Marcos. We're
love you so
so
much.
fucking proud of you.
So proud of you and everything
His
you're doing for
come
the
up
community.
is amazing. It's just
It's
so
been
cool to be a part
amazing
of
to
it.
witness, right? And I love being in the community that he brings together. Don't you?
Yes, yes,
Me
I
too.
do. That was going to be that was it. I was going to say is if you are hesitant for any reason, or if you go to a cannabis event,
Go
it's
to a
going to
cannabis
blow your
event.
mind. As somebody in the career in the business world that's gone to all the stuffy trade shows and all these things, I have never ever in my life at any industry event at anything, I have never met lovelier human beings than fucking potheads. Than can't. I just haven't. Truly, you will be so delighted with the people that you will meet. There's just this love of this plant that connects all of us. And it really is, we greet each other as friends. It's like, I
Yes.
already know your heart knows this plant. I don't know how to explain it. And I swear it's not just the weed, but it's so beautiful because this cannabis that connects us when you see each other at this event, you just know that right out of the gates. You're like, hey friend, it's good to see you. It's nice to meet you.
Yes.
Like you're never gonna feel like you meet a stranger at a cannabis event. I've yet to
No.
do it. It's and I've met some really fucking unbelievable people in this industry that greet me as warmly as the member of my tribes. It's really beautiful. It's really
Because
beautiful.
we are a member of the tribe, the human tribe, and it
It's
brings us,
true.
the plant brings us together. And this was evidenced greatly Saturday night, Richmond, California, National Hashful Day
Yes.
2024. So fucking glad to
Yes.
be there. So grateful. So much
Absolutely.
love to the community here that we're part of. And Christy, you are my Canada bestie, and your journey from going from what you just said, like staying at
Right?
home, and to realizing, like, nah, I'm going to be
God.
outside. We're going to go to a
Yes.
hash whole
Well, and I
day,
can't
an
get enough of these
island,
people. Right.
have fun.
Go right. Exactly. Absolutely.
It
No,
is
it's magic.
everything.
It's
It's
everything.
everything.
It really
And for
is.
me to even have a small part in bringing this fabulousness outside,
You
what?
did. You
Come on.
did. Right. It is.
All
And
right,
again,
so
like
we
you did.
just got to shout out because we can represented at
Yes.
National Hashel Day. And we got to shout out Rep Your State of
Rep your
Mind
state of
because we
mind,
are.
baby. Get in there and get some Christmas shopping done. You've
Get
still
your
got
Christmas
time.
shopping done. You need a candle, don't you? At
Yes, you do. Rep your state
repyourstateofmind.com.
of mind, baby.
All right, thanks everyone. See you next time. Bye, Kirsty.
See you next time.
Mwah.
Bye, sweetheart. I love you so much. Love you
Love you
guys.
too. Bye, everyone.